We have already studied the posterior fossa, some of the major foramina, that is foramina magnum and jugular foramina structures passing through. Now let us go for the others. Just to recollect, this is the petrous part of the temporal bone superior border, that is the inferior border, and all this is the posterior surface of petrous temporal bone. So just above the jugular foramina, you have that one foramina there, that is called as internal auditory meatus or internal auditory canal. So that is the internal auditory meatus or internal auditory canal. So let us see the structures passing through it through a help of a diagram. This is the diagram of internal auditory meatus or internal auditory canal. It has been divided into two parts, the upper and lower parts, by a transverse crest of bone into upper compartment and a lower compartment, or superior and inferior compartment. This is the posterior part of the canal. This is the anterior part of the canal. And further, the superior compartment is divided by a vertical plate or bar of the bone called as Bill's bar into the anterior part and posterior part. So now the structures passing through the internal auditory meatus, this is the fundus of the internal auditory meatus. The structures are in the anterior part of superior compartment. We have 7th cranial nerve. Behind that we have a superior vestibular nerve. So superior compartment has 7th cranial nerve anteriorly, superior vestibular nerve posteriorly. In the lower compartment, anteriorly there is a cochlear nerve, and posteriorly there is a inferior vestibular nerve. So vestibular nerve is divided into superior and inferior. Superior goes to the superior compartment, inferior to the inferior. And 7th cranial nerve is in the anterior part of the superior compartment. 8th cranial nerve is in the lower compartment, anterior part. The posterior part, along with the inferior vestibular nerve, there is a singular foramina transmitting the singular nerve. So just to remember, not to confuse between the 7th and 8th cranial nerve, we can remember 7 up. 7 up means 7th cranial nerve is in the superior compartment, and 8th cranial nerve down, Coca-Cola down or cock down. That's how we can remember the structures passing through internal auditory meatus. Apart from this, we have labyrinthine vessels also passing through the internal auditory meatus.